The second piece of this is location. Now, question, what is the chances of you meeting a $300,000 buyer in a $50,000 neighborhood? Now, you're doing an open house, let's say, in a $50,000 neighborhood. What's the chances of meeting a $300,000 buyer?
Very low.
Okay, very low. Let's reverse it. You're doing an open house in a $300,000 neighborhood. What's the chances of meeting a $50,000 buyer? Okay. A $50,000 buyer. Not good. Not good. Okay? You're not going to meet $50,000 buyers working in a $300,000 neighborhood, guys. It's not going to happen. You're going to meet what kind of buyers? About $300,000, maybe $250, maybe $225, maybe $350, whatever it is. But you're not going to be running into $50,000 purchasers looking for homes in a $300,000 neighborhood. It works both ways. Okay? It works both ways. So keep that in mind. So the second piece of this is understanding that you control where you work and what you do. All right? So we're going to talk about that. Now, I'm going to give you a concept here, and I want you to let me finish all the thoughts here, because I know there's going to be some questions until I get through this overall thought, all right? And then if you have questions, we can jump in and answer some of those questions. All right, first of all, I want to help you change this idea that you have to work in all of Las Vegas, because you don't, right? I want to change your world of real estate. And what you're going to choose is 3,000 to 5,000 homes. For this example, let's choose 3,000 houses. Okay, you with me? We're going to choose 3,000 houses. Now, if we're going to choose 3,000 homes in Las Vegas, okay, there's a couple parameters that they've got to pass. One of those parameters is, okay, they've got to be saleable. How do we know an area is saleable? Well, we use turnover rates. And let me tell you, it's real simple. Let's simplify it to 100 homes. If you picked an area with 100 homes, and 7 of those homes, 7 out of the 100, sold and closed each year, what turnover rate is that? 7%. 7%. Real simple. If 10 of those homes out of the 100 sold and closed each year, what turnover rate? 10%. All right. The rule of thumb is you do not want less than a 7% turnover rate. More is great. If you can get closer to 13%, it's a beautiful number. All right. But no less than 7%. Okay? 7% is really the bottom. All right, so the litmus test is, step 1 is you have to have over a 7% saleable rate to choose that location. What's the second? Well, it's got to mesh with the average commission, which is on that spreadsheet, average commission you want to earn. Let's say for this example, to you, after commission splits, all that, you want to earn a $6,000 commission to you. Let's say that's your number based on your what? 300 grand. I've got to earn in the units I've got to close. I've got to earn, okay, a $6,000 average commission. All right? Which means, let's say you're going to have to choose an area with around a $250,000 average sales price. Is that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. So now there's 2 parameters that you need to deal with. 1, I've chosen a saleable area. 2, I've chosen areas that I know have a sales rate or an average sales price of $250,000 or greater. All right? If you choose that, now you have 3,000 homes in that range. Your world now has gone from Las Vegas to these 3,000 homes. Now think about this for a second. Every one of those owners, every one of those houses, every one of those home owners, okay, meshes with you making your 300 grand. Okay, you with me? Now, how many of those 3,000 homes do I need to work? Well, let's talk about that. First of all, part of that is driven by your commitment. Part of it is driven by, you know, how much money you want to invest, whatever the case may be is. Here's the rule of thumb. You do not start working less than 300 of those homes. You don't want to start with less than 300. Can I start with 1,000 mark? Absolutely. All right, so let me repeat this. You've got your 3,000 homes that mesh with your income and what you need to accomplish. You said, I want to invest and really start working, let's just say for this example, 500 of them. I know I can't go less than 3, but I'm willing to do 500 and build to that 3,000 over time. I don't have to do it right away, okay? So now you have 500 homes that can pay you the average price that you want or the average commission that you want in that area. And your commitment is, I'm going to start physically, okay, and proactively prospecting that area, and then we're going to talk about in a little bit how you're going to do passive marketing to support your active prospecting. You with me? Okay. Questions on what I've covered so far? All right, pretty simple, right? Do you see now just what we've covered so far, how much more intentional it is? Okay, you're not waiting for these scraps, with all due respect, that the market gives you. See, when you don't have your intentional plan on where your business is coming from, the business comes from you when it does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you go 6 months without the business coming to you. Maybe you do get business every month, and it's about an $80,000 average sales price, and you're frustrated with it. Don't be frustrated with it. You're getting exactly what you wanted to get. What you're saying is look, I don't want to take the time to really have an intentional plan on where I want my business to come from. So I'm willing to take any scraps that come to me. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, I'm just saying it is. Okay, don't take it, remember, there's no good, there's no bad, there's just an event. Okay? The event is without an intentional plan, I get what I get. And in this case, you know what, Mark? I did get $500,000 closing. Woo, that's great. But then I've been dealing with a lot of $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 buyers trying to buy condos. Okay, well, guess what? Congratulations on the $500,000 deal, and congratulations on the smaller ones. You're not intentional about it, so you're getting what is given.